Do you ever feel like you're in over your head? It's like the task before you is just too big. You don't have what it takes. The walls of Jerusalem had been torn down, and the city was under threat, and the people felt like it was an impossible situation. But God had someone in mind to rebuild those walls: Nehemiah. Nehemiah was a Jew who served as the cupbearer to the king of the Persian Empire. He was in charge of pouring the king wine when he had a royal banquet. Imagine the kind of pressure that was on Nehemiah. One wrong move, and he could get the king drunk or worse, get on his bad side. But Nehemiah took this job seriously. He did it well. And as a result, the king trusted him. And one day, the king asked him a favor. He said, "Would you please go to Jerusalem and rebuild the city?" Nehemiah was shocked. He thought, "Me? How could I possibly do that?" But he didn't say no. Instead, he did something amazing. Nehemiah went to the palace library and pulled out a map of the city of Jerusalem so he could see the walls. Then he did something totally out of character for someone in his position. He took that map, the very thing that he was supposed to be guarding, and he tore it up. He ripped it to shreds. Why would he do such a thing? Because he knew that if he was going to take on this new assignment, if he was going to lead the Jewish people in rebuilding their city, he needed every advantage he could get. So he tore up the map, and he took the pieces with him back to Jerusalem. When the people saw that he had the map of the city walls, they were hopeful. They thought, maybe we can do this. But then they looked at Nehemiah, and they thought, who is this guy? How can he help us? But Nehemiah didn't let that discourage him. Instead, he led the people in a massive effort to rebuild the city. Every day they got up early, they worked hard, and every night they stopped and they prayed. It says that Nehemiah and his team rebuilt the wall in 52 days. The amazing thing is that not one enemy showed up to fight against them. Why? Because Nehemiah and the people trusted in God. They knew that without him, they couldn't have done it. Do you have a big project coming up? Maybe you're moving or starting a new job or going on a mission trip? Well, I want you to remember the example of Nehemiah. Don't let the size of the project or the difficulty of the task cause you to quit. Instead, tear up the map, my friend. Tear up the map. Take it with you, piece by piece, and trust in God to help you every step of the way.